What is up, you guys? Pokemaster Kenny here, and today I'm going to be going over another rogue deck. This one is yet again another turbo deck. This is obviously going to be like like a trend that you're seeing, or like a pattern that you're starting to see with. I love the concept of turbo decks being playable in Pokemon right now because of cards like Trekking Shoes. Today we're going to look at one that's like the pretty meta decisive, because this deck can just, clap Mew left and right. It could beat Rapid Strike Urshifu, but it might struggle against Arceus depending on how it goes. But this deck is Genesect V, or Hoopa V Genesect Turbo. So Hoopa V, obviously we know what it is. The ability allows it to be both Psychic and Dark type, and the attack does 170 and 30 on somewhere on your board. Being part dark, it allows you to abuse cards like Dark Patch, which is a new reprint card, or it's like a newer version of an older card, where you attach a dark from your discard pile on one of your bench dark Pokemon. So you're able to just go, discard all these cards, and then guess what? I'm going to attack turn 1 and burn through my entire deck because I am Hoopa V. So, with that in mind, here's the list for Hoopa V, because starting with it is decent. I wouldn't say it's the best starter, but it is quite literally your main attacker. So if you end up discarding a couple while burning through your entire deck fast in order to hit crucial resources, it's there. Or Genesect. I apologize for yawn. I'm extremely tired. And then we got one Oricorio going, and I do play one copy of Radiant Greninja. Radiant Greninja is a new card where it allows you to discard a basic energy card or an energy card from your hand and draw 2 cards. I'm decisive on this card, mainly because it's not a Fusion Strike Pokemon, but it is a way to dig faster in your deck. So, with how many cards you're already burning, and you're able to, like, blow through your entire deck, discard the dark energy to pair a dark patch or draw 2 more. So if you can sacrifice 1 slot on your bench, you could. Also, I feel like in general it's just one of those staple cards. It's just very, very good. The only supporter card you see is for Boss. Reason being, you burn through your entire deck so fast. It's like Mew. Mew doesn't play any draw supporters. They just play the Energy Accelerator and Boss. Now I bet you're wondering, Kenny, why don't you play the Fusion Strike Energy build with Elisa? I feel like that build is severely inconsistent. I tried it out a little bit, and I felt like Turbo means go. You could also just play it as, if you wanted to do something really cool, you could drop the Greninjas. You can drop the Greninja, drop a Hoopa, drop a Boss, add 3 Elisas, drop 2 Darks, and then drop maybe a Choice Belt, and then add 3 Fusion Strike Energies, maybe 4 depending on how you like it. And you could actually hit hard with Meloetta, but it also seems kind of contradicting because you are Psychic yourself. But it is a nice one prizer that you're able to just throw up there. And Hoopa being able to just accelerate the energies right back with Dark Patch is pretty good. So then, we get the 4 Chromatic, 4 Quick Ball, 4 Ultra Ball, 4 Dark Patch, 4 Trekking Shoes, which is a card I've been talking about in the past couple videos, where you look at the top card of your deck, you may choose to discard it, and then you draw it, or you can just draw it and then draw another card. So you essentially see 2 cards. If it's a Dark Energy, you can just discard it and draw another card, see what you get. It's just an extra way to draw. We have 4 Power Tablets, 2 Cape of Toughness, because it allows Hoopa to be big and chonky so it doesn't just die in one hit, along with Oricorio pairing with it. 2 Air Balloons, so you're able to switch. 2 Switch Cart / Escape Rope. It's another meta decisive / player preference card, which I think is fine. I think switching cards really good because you're healing off the 30 damage that you just did from something. So if you decide to put 30 on yourself for some reason, you just switching card out of it and then heal it. 2 Choice Belt in case you don't want to have Cape of Toughness on there. You can just be like, I'm going to hit you for more damage and sacrifice that, which is fine because you also have access to Power Tablets, so you can actually donk things or do heavier damage output. 2 copies of Training Court because you are playing Radiant Greninja. Also, being able to pick up energies and go Dark Patch is just really, really good in this deck. 2 Training, and then the 12 Dark Energy, just kind of self-explanatory. If you did want, let's just make a note here. -2 Dark. Minus a Boss equals 3 Elisa. And you could go -1 Ninja, -1 Hoop, and then that equals 2 Meloetta. And then, to find room for the 4, that's the tricky part. I know I made it seem super, super obvious, but it's ooh. I mean, you could drop the Chromomatics, because Chromomatic is a really good card in general, but if you're digging through your entire deck trying to discard all these item cards, it may come back to bite you in the long run, especially because all these item cards are very, very helpful. So you could be -4 crams, add 4 fusion energies, and just be it right there if you wanted a different side of the build. So aside from that, I thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe and like for more content. If you want to see future videos on more rogue decks or more meta decks, leave it in the comment section below on what you want to see. As you could see in the previous video with my champ VMAX, I do listen to you guys, and I am willing to put out content, even if it is kind of a more rogue / underappreciated card. I enjoy decks like that, you know? So until then, see you guys later.